Hello once again, it's Uncle Jimmy with Jimmy's Train Station Travel Adventures, and today I brought the family up to Lake Tobias above Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's a zoo and safari, so we're getting ready to go on the safari ride, so follow us on this adventure.
He just wants to say hello. He says,
North and the left. Come back to front.
You can boot him.
2 or 3 to a bit. Please help me to finish these, okay?
Some emus right here.
Oh, back to front. Back to front. I don't know.
Look, that one's cleaning himself. He's cleaning himself.
You need me guys to hold your cup until you finish one.
So we got some, what, carrots and...
Carrots and like cute things. I don't know.
Alright folks, here we go. We're off.
I'd like to be in that one instead of...
See what we can see.
You guys see any?
So you're going to
Ostriches
notice
and
a lot
emus.
of the birds laying in the grass in here and out in the field. Those are rhea birds.
Oh, they're
The
not.
ones that are laying
not
in the grass are
ostriches.
actually males. They are laying on the nest. A female rhea will lay 1 egg every 3 days. After she lays her egg, she leaves the nest, and the males of that flock will lay on that nest until they hatch, which is 30 to 40 days later. Even after they hatch, the males in the flock will raise those babies.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Not even put him in the egg.
Look, you can learn about the animals. Check it out. What's that over there? Are they goats?
Okay, so when stop up, have to be really quiet.
Oh, okay.
But here's where we keep our T-Rex. Now this is actually our whitetail enclosure. They do have dedicated acreage for these whitetail. Behind this 12-foot fence, they don't let them in with the other animals. There's one a groundhog too. You see it? Right now, the males in the herd, they're called buck. They are growing their antlers. Their antlers do shed once a year, and that's called their velvet stage. So when you see a buck with the antlers, they do look kind of funny right now because they're not fully grown, but they're fuzzy. Yep, there's one under the feeding shelter there. Also, the females at this time of year are having their babies. So if we see any with spots, they're called fawns, and they're just newly born. Okay, I have seen a couple.
Oh no, it is buffalo. I don't know if you got
All
that.
right, we just got our rules. No going to the east field. There's no animals. We do have a new safari route this year, guys. We do go down this road now. We go into a new big woods for those of you that have been here before. So anyways, I do
wow,
like
that
to stop
cow.
up here
A
just
buffalo
to give
running.
the safety
Yeah, there's a
speech.
ton of them. They've been
I don't
running.
want anyone sitting on the sides of the bus or on top of the seats. Also, if you drop anything overboard, let me know right away.
Buffalo. Oh, there they are. I can't sit up now. Look it down.
So stop here, guys. These guys on the right-hand side are our Poitou donkeys.
Oh,
We do have 2 female. The 2 female are the ones with white in them, and the male is coming right now. His name is Jack. And these 2 smaller ones near the front of the bus, they're also female. Their names are Dolly and Jolene. They were actually born last year at this time.
Oh, hi.
Poitou donkeys are native of France.
they're donkeys. Look, here's one. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
At one time, these donkeys were almost extinct after World War II with the invention of the automobile. But before that, they used to ride on donkeys. They would actually pull machinery. But once the automobile was invented, they almost went extinct. But with great conservation efforts, the numbers are growing again. And you do find them mostly in zoos like this.
Oh, this is awesome, guys.
And they do bred them with horses and to make mules.
Oh, Forbes, look. Look.
Over there on the left are our water buffalo. I'm going to talk about them now just in case they move till we come back. But they're Asian water buffalo.
Looks like Dixie.
They were hiding in our big woods in the mud, but now they seem to come out here. The one that's scratching its nose, that's a baby. That was just born in March or April of this year. Asian water buffalo.
There's some animals over here to the right.
Oh, sorry.
Bison.
Yeah, a mixture of them.
Oh, look at his big horns.
Yep, the snack wagon.
Here they
So
come.
let's see. He's happy.
Oh, he's happy. He's going to see us.
This one guy is part of a herd. He is one of our eland, which are still over there. We'll probably run into them over on
Hi,
that side.
buddy. Ooh,
But
they
let's talk
went
about the
big.
yak. The yak are laying closest to us right there. The furrier ones. Yak
You
are
got the best
native
seat.
of Tibet.
They
And
got the
yaks
food,
really
so we're
are a
gonna
yak
see
of
the
all
animals.
trade. In Tibet, they ride the backs of yak. They put their goods on their back. They can actually carry up to 30% of their own body weight.
More yaks.
They
oh,
use
here they
their
come
meat.
for
They
your
use
food.
their milk.
Look at them coming.
They use
Oh,
their
yeah.
fur to make clothing. They even freeze dry their manure to use to heat their homes. Here come the eland. We'll talk about them. So these are our eland, and they are native of Africa. They do not. They actually are the largest in the antelope family.
I wonder if you could pet them.
Yes, if you can reach them, you can pet them.
Oh, she got the food, so we can reach them.
And you're going to see that they're. It's a defense mechanism.
It's okay. There he is.
Let's see. We do have two smaller ones. The one coming. Oh, okay. The one is has his head down right there, and then the other one's over near the road on the other side. They were born about last August, so I'd call them teenagers, I guess.
Where?
They're laying right here in the corner in the shade.
Oh,
Come on.
get better than me.
They're beautiful.
I'm far away.
So we're headed now into what they call our small woods, and you are going to see a lot of dead trees laying around. They don't clean them up, so the fact that a lot of the animals use them
I
as
want that one.
coverage.
Send that to
As you can see, some of the bison are laying in
Oh, go
between
there.
them. A lot of animals use these trees to hide their babies. Here, we can see Tex better from this side, I guess, even though he is backwards.
Who's Tex? Oh, the brown one.
Tex is laying in there. He's the one with the extra long horns. He is our only longhorn.
Oh, here comes more. So we got
Actually, longhorns do not originate from the Americas. They were brought over from Spain way back in 1541 by the explorer Coronado. After he got all his riches and goods, he didn't have any more room to take the longhorns back, so he left them here thinking they were going to die off. Surprisingly, they thrived. Longhorn can survive on grass alone. They need no other grains to live. Now his horn span is 7.5 feet and still growing. The record horn span was 10 feet 9 inches. So I can't even imagine a couple more inches onto his horns. And then laying.
No.
Come here, Elkie, Elkies. Here they come.
So these guys are our elk, and I do see some male and female. Oh, yep, see, here they come. The female, I think pretty many, oh, they might have antlers too down there, the young ones. Just remember, don't touch their antlers, guys. They're very sensitive. And look how big they are already. I came back, I usually work at school, and I came back weekends in May, and their antlers were much smaller than this. They grow an inch or two a day. And they are in their velvet stage. Once they lose that velvet, it'll be a hard antler. And then around September, October, it becomes, oh look, he knew to duck. You didn't see that. Yeah. It becomes their rut, which is their mating season. All the males will spar against each other, and the dominant male, the bigger male, will win the bragging rights of mating with all the females in the herd. Now you are going to notice, those of you feeding them, they don't have any upper teeth. That's so when they bite you, it doesn't hurt as much. No, I'm just kidding. Elk do not have upper teeth. Neither do any of the cattle here in the park. They're actually grazers. It helps them to grab the grass a little bit easier. But in the back, they do have molars, top and bottom. But a fact with elk have ivory molars.
Can't see him very well, but there is a black panther up there on the top. And we're gonna go over here and get us a bison burger and eat before we go look around at the animals. So follow us on this adventure. Big old baboon. It's a big old baboon. Huh? Oh, it'd be mean them babies. See them being mean to the babies, Jenny? Just keeping them in order.
There's an alligator right next to the pond over there.
Really?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's one there, then there's one right behind that baboon.
The baboon's mean to the babies. He's like pushing them around. It's like, leave me alone. There he comes. He'd probably tear your face off.
Probably would. They're most definitely strong enough.
Yeah. He's like, it's them babies.
That one looks like you.
Yeah.
I got it.
Got some alligator. Sitting there sunbathing. See these in Florida every day.
Oh look, you can see the capybaras on the water.
Oh, look at that
Yeah.
one. Look how big that one is.
Yeah, look, the capybara out there in the water.
Yeah. See, I told you I saw him somewhere.
Those who throw objects at the alligators will be asked to retrieve them.
Oh.
That's funny.
I think that's a joke, but...
Take a picture of the capybaras.
Never know.
Why?
Here, and the duckies. So that way you can send it to Effie.
I think it's a duck.
Yeah, if I was that alligator, I'd be in that water too. Just laying there.
So the capybaras come up. I don't pop my phone with the alligators, so they don't try to kill it.
That means Boo will have to go get it. Black bear. There he is.
Here he is. I'd group him.
Pretty black bear.
I'd group him.
Ready, Hen? Good job. Good job.
If I was that bear, I'd be in the cave or in the water, cooling off. See a big bear, Jenny? Oh, there's two of them. Look. Look for us. He's coming over. Huh? Said, I'm just going to have a seat right here.
Here, Father, if you want, you can stand over here in the cave. You can get a better look at it. Feels nice to be shade.
Oh, is that the bears?
Yeah, big black bears. He's scratching his rear on the rock. See? Some kind of bird over here. It's in the chicken family. We got zebra over here.
See if I want the feathers.
Yeah.
There's some out. How are those birds' feathers? Do you remember him? What feathers?
You don't even know if it's the same zebra.
Probably not. Here, give me a carrot. Over here.
You gotta go over here at the opening for it on the side.
Buddy.
I ain't got anything, buddy.
Here, come here.
Come over here. Look. Over here.
You have to throw it to him.
Oh, they go feeding him too.
I can probably stick it through there. Like that.
Oh, I guess you can. I don't know how wide those things are.
Yeah, they bit him when he's like 7.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, he dropped it.
Look, carrot.
That's kind of tiny, sweetie.
Father, see the pheasant down there?
Mm-hmm.
They got a cockatoo right there.
Boy, it's hot today.
From the last time I can remember, like when you go into the museum, there's like an exhibit right next to it. I think it might be too soon. But I can't even remember. I don't think he talks.
What?
The petting zoo is that way. So I don't think he talks.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. No, they're not talking.
I don't think he wants to talk.
There's like a pink tint to him.
Yeah. Little monkeys. Little spider monkeys. Is that them hollow monkeys?
It's not a spider monkey. It's a squirrel monkey.
Hollow monkey? See the ones that holler?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was just talking to me.
it's like,
Attention park visitors. The first Reptile Exotic Animal presentation will begin in approximately 15 minutes.
So that's where they have like a little They have a pool and then like do alligator tricks in it. I don't know if you want to watch. Yeah, they also do like it's like 20-30 minutes.
All right, let's go watch it.
All right. It's like in a kind of stadium.
Little piggy says he's on. Penelope is on a that's very sweet, but don't feed her because she is on a special diet. There you can feed the horses, Happy. Little baby ones.
Oh, Father, you want to record that? They got baby emus back there. Effie, what? Back behind that fence is baby emus. Hi.
Little miniature horses.
You guys want to go in there to reptile?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love horses so much. It's so cute. Hi. Hello. Mother. Hello. Look, you guys want to go to the reptile? Okay, in a second. Hello. Hello, pretty pony.
They got cows over there.
Cows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is that? Running around.
What?
The peacock. And a guinea or something.
That's a guinea, ain't it?
I think. What the heck? Hello. Hi, Claire.
We about almost covered the whole zoo, I think.
Yeah, the petting zoo is one of the ones.
Well, I don't really want to go up the hill.
Oh, you want to
There's
see tortoises?
peacock
We got tortoises over there.
putting out his feathers.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them, I think they went around.
Take my glasses off. Kind of steaming up. Hot. All right, we're gonna go in here and look at the reptiles and watch the reptile show. So follow us on this adventure. Little tiny monkey. Some real friendly ones. Big snake. Snaky snake. Bye. Ooh, Burmese. 2 of them. Turtle, monitor.
And a iguana and a turtle.
Another snake. Rectangular python. There's a snake. Want that a snake?
Ball python.
I can't believe you don't want to spend time with this.
Sloth. They're so lazy, aren't they? He ain't got tape in his mouth.
Ooh. So cool. Thank you.
Oh, they're smooth, a lot smoother than I thought they would be.
Yeah, they kind of have an interesting texture.
Yeah, I mean they're you can tell it's rough, but it's still smooth at the same time.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Down there.
Canine lizard. Canine lizard. I said canine, I meant canine. Little snakes. Oh wow, look at that frog or toad. It's huge. It's them little friendly monkeys.
So before we get started, there's a couple ground rules for you guys. First one, you're doing a great job already. We just ask you to keep the volume to a minimum. We're going to have live animals up front here and you coming down the middle aisle and right in front of you guys. So for your safety and the safety of them, keeping it quiet will help them stay calm and relaxed. Second thing is related to this, those animals that might be right by you guys are only to look at. After the show's done, we are going to have 2 guys out for you to pet, but anyone during the show is just to look at and take pictures of. Next thing, if you're up and about checking out our other exhibits right now or after the show when you're checking them out, please do not bang or tap on the glass. This is for the same exact reason. We want to keep everyone in those glass enclosures calm and relaxed so you guys can have the best viewing of them. And finally, please save all questions you may have till the very end. If you have any questions, just find one of us in these black shirts here, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Now to get started, I'm going to do a quick history lesson. Lake Tobias opened in 1965, making this our 61st season here. However, we are not the oldest zoo in America. Does anyone know which one that is? Just shout it out. I heard Philadelphia, not yellow, no, it's Philadelphia. They opened in 1874, making them 151 years old. They would have opened even sooner had the Civil War not delayed their construction. Now, I bring this up for one main reason. Back then, our zoos focused on showing off our cool and exotic animals to the public. And nowadays, we like to do that for you guys, but we have also shifted our focus to education, conservation, and protection of our rare and endangered species. For example, animals like the American bison, the California condor, and the black-winged parrot have all had their populations aided through the effort of zoos. Specifically, though, we are now looking at into the world's amphibians. This is because scientists estimate that in the next 150 years, roughly 1/3 of all amphibian species could disappear, with over the last 30 years, roughly 100 going extinct across the entire globe. There are 3 main reasons for this. 1 is the deadly fungal disease known as pitching. 2 is habitat loss. And 3, something we all contribute to, pollution. So Gracie here is coming around with Otis to help demonstrate why pollution can be so detrimental to these guys in the wild. Now, Otis is a giant marine toad from Central and South America. And like all amphibians, he has a few cool features about it. Firstly, he has 2 stages of life. Otis there began as a little tadpole swimming about in the water, and has now transformed into that giant toad that can hop around and use it for This shows how any pollution in all types of environment, any water, land, or air pollution can be detrimental to these guys. This is also because of another special adaptation they have called permeable skin. Guys like Otis don't have to drink up or lap up their water like cats and dogs. Instead, after it rains, they just have to find a nice little puddle to sit in, and that water will absorb right into their skin. Now, unfortunately, they do not have the best control of that, and that is one of the main reasons that Gracie there is wearing those big white gloves. If she were to have anything in her bare hands, any lotions, sanitizers, or cleaning supplies she may have used throughout the building, that could actually soak into Otis' system and cause some damage. Now, there's another reason for those big white gloves. That's because Otis is what is known as a toxic toad. This means if you were to feel threatened, you would secrete a milky white toxin that if it were to get on your skin, it would cause a poison ivy-like rash. If a predator were to ingest this toxin, there could be a myriad of issues ranging from hallucinations, nausea, dizziness, and enough of it is strong enough to stop a human heart. That's why we say if you're out and about and run into one of our amphibians in the wild, it's best to err on the side of caution, as you don't know what you might have that can hurt them, or they may have that can hurt you. Now, Otis here is actually not one of the species on the endangered species list, and he's actually what is known as a pest species, meaning in parts of the world there are too many of them. However, here at the park, we do have a few animals that are unfortunately on the endangered species list. These include animals like our giraffe, our Bengal tiger, our lemurs on the side of the building, and in this very building, our common top tamarins back there, and our pancake tortoises over there. The next guy we're going to talk about, he's not quite on this endangered species list, but if deforestation down in the Amazon continues, he could very well soon be. So I'm going to go try to wake him up, and I'm going to pass the show over to Gracie to tell you a little bit about him.
Hello guys, basket is Tater. He's our 2-toed tree sloth. He has 2 toes on his front feet, 3 on the back. There's another kind of sloth out there, the 3-toed tree sloth, that has 3 toes on all 4 feet. The other difference between these guys is when they're active. Two-toed tree sloths like Tater are nocturnal. So he's doing a pretty good job of demonstrating that he sleeps during the day and he's going to be active at night. Three-toed tree sloths are like us though, they're diurnal, so that means they're active during the day and they're going to sleep the night away, just like we do. Sloths are slow-moving, leaf-eating mammals from Central and South America, where they occupy the hot and humid rainforest and spend the majority of their lives hanging upside down in the tree canopy. Because of that, they're very well adapted to that kind of a lifestyle. Tater does decide to get out, you'll see that his hair splits along his stomach instead of along his back like many other mammalian species. It's because his belly faces the sky, so when it rains, the rain's going to hit his stomach, follow his hairline, and drip off his back, keeping him much drier in such a hot and humid environment. His organs are located closer along his backbone, allowing him to function better internally in that upside down position. And female sloths are so comfortable upside down that they give birth that way as well. Little baby holds on to mom's stomach then for about a year until it's independent enough to crawl around on its own. Now sloths are not just slow on the outside, they're very slow on the inside as well. Anything Tater eats today, like his dinner later this evening, can take him anywhere from 1 week to 1 month to fully digest. Whereas for us, it takes us just about a day or 24 hours to digest our food, so that's quite a big difference. Sloths also look a lot different in the wild. Tater, you can see him maybe when you walk around the balcony. He is a nice light tannish brown color. It's because he lives a life of luxury here at the park where he is kept dry and safe from predators. In the wild though, because they move so slowly, they live in such a hot, wet environment. They're actually going to grow plants and algae all throughout their fur, turning them a green or a greenish-brown color. Might sound kind of gross to us, but for them it's very beneficial. It acts as camouflage, keeping them hidden in the tree canopies. Sometimes accidents happen though. They get spotted by a predator, such as a jaguar or harpy eagle. They get knocked to the forest floor where they are vulnerable, because they don't have the muscles in their arms and legs to walk around like we do. They're solely meant for climbing upside down. So if Tater fell down, he'd have to army crawl on his stomach before being able to climb up to the nearest tree. In the wild, they live above bodies of water, which is alright. They're surprisingly good swimmers, and their leafy diet leads to a buildup of gases in their digestive system, making them very buoyant. But if Tater ever fell into his water, he'd have to swim pretty fast because he is a downstairs neighbor named Daisy. Dominic's going to put Daisy on the towel there, stay in your seat, so don't reach out to touch her. Daisies are alligator snapping turtle. They come from the southeastern parts of the United States, whereas up here we have the common snapping turtle. There's a diagram on the tree showing some differences, but I'm going to go over a few for you now. If you look at Daisy, you'll see she's a big, boxy head and a short neck, whereas common snapping turtles have a longer neck and a smaller, rounder head. Now,
booping them. Got some baby emus here.
What do they use up there? Oh, you throw some grass over it.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. I don't want you to push my finger though.
Where's the petting
I
zoo?
put them on the back, but
Look, there's some pigeons or something. That'll be cockatoos or
a bob white quail.
oh, that's Bob, I think.
It's a bob white.
Well, the kids are going to finish getting their food out to at the petting zoo, and I'm going to end this video. This is about all of the zoo, pretty much. So I ask if you're watching this, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments, suggestions. Share this video with your friends, and always feel free to leave comments, suggestions. Till next time, this is Uncle Jimmy, Jimmy's Train Station and Travel Adventures. Goodbye.